Bon dia e bem-vindos, my hungry amigos, and welcome back to Algarve Appetites with me, your host, Portuguese Jimmy. Today we're back in Jimmy's kitchen, and we've lots of exciting things that we've still to tell you about that have happened recently. One of them being Jimmy's kitchen. If you've watched any of the videos in the past, you'll see the background has really changed, and I've never had a chance to give you a tour. But just about Christmas, we built a brand new outside kitchen with all the model appliances, and it's an absolute joy to cooking. We have lots of space here for cooking, for dining, and for enjoying the Algarve sunshine. So we'll give you a tour of that soon. So, what are we cooking for you today? This one is a family favorite, especially with the grumpy monk.
Awesome.
Awesome. Today we're cooking something that looks and tastes incredible, but is one of the simplest dishes that you can prepare. It's not from Portugal. Today we're going to the Far East and preparing Thai red curry. So you won't believe how simple this is to prepare and cook. Anybody can do it. And if you're having a dinner party, your guests will think that you're a culinary genius. There's hardly any ingredients in this incredible dish. If we have a look over here, I have 4 large chicken breasts, 2 tins of unsweetened coconut milk. The recipe calls for red peppers, but they didn't have any, so I've got green peppers, and I'm sure it'll taste just as good. 3 cloves of garlic, and this is where it's a little controversial. I have done this dish many times before and created my own red Thai curry paste. But the problem is it has a lot of difficult to find and exotic ingredients like fish oils and lemongrass and various different things which either are difficult to find or are things that you're probably not going to cook with very often. So what I found is it took a long time to prepare. I ended up using a fraction of the ingredients that I bought. It was very wasteful. So I have to admit now, I just used the little jars. Aldi's had this on special, and the grumpy monk immediately shouted at me, Dad, Thai red Thai curry. So let's get on with it. We'll be serving this dish today with a delicious Thai jasmine rice, Thai jasmine coconut rice, and we'll do that after we've prepared our main dish. You're going to want to get yourself a decent size saucepan with a lid. So let's prepare our ingredients. We're going to take our chicken breasts and finally cut these into long sections. I like to cut them into kind of like chicken goujon size and then half again. That way you get nice bite-sized pieces of chicken, and they're all about the same size, so they cook at the same time. So that's us finished with our chicken. Let's take our sliced chicken, cube chicken, and add it to our large pot. So next, let's prepare our vegetables. Our peppers, we're going to chop into nice bite-sized pieces, and the garlic is going to be finely diced. And there we go. Diced peppers and chopped garlic. As before, let's add that to the chicken in our saucepan. That looks like a very nice creamy coconut milk. Get that in. And there we have it. The last thing that we have to add is our red Thai paste. If you prefer, as I said, you can create your paste from scratch, and I'll try and find a recipe and link that in the description. But my experience is it takes a lot of time. It's pretty expensive, and generally I can't taste the difference. For me, one of the wonderful things about cooking is collecting these wonderful recipes from all over the world. But also, I'm not beholden too much to the exact quantities and the exact recipe. So I like kind of evolving things over time, and especially with anything like curry, it's so much to do with personal taste. So we like it quite spicy, so I'm probably going to use the majority of this this Thai red curry paste here, and I might even move on to a second jar. So let's get our Thai red curry on the hob, and we'll cook it on a medium heat for about 20 minutes. What we're looking for here is for some of those incredible flavors to be released, but most importantly that the chicken is cooked but succulent and tender. We'll get this on the hob now. I'm going to set our hob to setting number 5, which is the middle setting. Before we put the top on it, just mix all those ingredients in there, and especially that gorgeous Thai red paste. And this, I mentioned earlier that you can adjust the intensity of the curry flavor. You can do that, of course, by taste, but also as well by sight, because you can kind of get an idea how spicy it's going to be by the intensity of that beautiful red orange color there. But to me, that looks like a reasonable kind of color that we have there. So let's get the lid on that. We'll bring it to a gentle boil and just simmer it for about 20 minutes. Let's move on to our rice. And the general rule of thumb for our family is 1 cup of rice to 2 cups of water. Now, I'm not that familiar with cooking with jasmine rice. We normally just use white rice, and of course this is coconut. We're putting coconut in it as well. But what I'm going to do, let's experiment, and because I already have a nice sized coconut tin from our curry, I'm going to go for the same ratio, but I'm going to substitute 1 tin or 1 volume of water for another thing of coconut milk. So let's see how we get on. So it's basically going to be 50-50 coconut milk and water, and then twice as much liquid as we have rice. And I forgot to stir this one, and this is why it's so important to stir your coconut milk. You'll see there, it's absolutely solid. Well, it's not solid, it's only on the top. We'll break through that and then it will be just perfect. So, and finally, just a little pinch of sea salt to both, and that'll just zip up those flavors a little. So now we have our rice on, we have our curry on. Just wait for them both to come to the boil and to be ready, and then we have a delicious dish. We'll come back to you when it's done. So off camera, I tried our curry, and for me and for our family's taste, I felt it was a little lacking. So I put about another half a jar of red Thai curry paste in there. And as you can see now from the pot, we have this lovely rainbow of red and orange. Look at that, doesn't that look good? I think I've got the flavour and the spiciness about right. So let me do the all important taste test. And you can see there, the lovely thing about cooking with coconut milk is it does have quite a lot of fat in it, but apparently it's very good fat for you, but you get these lovely circles of this coconut fat on the top. I always find Thai cooking is much more delicate than Indian cooking. So this is not a super hot or spicy dish. If you wanted to, you could put some bird's eye chilies in there, but I'm going to leave it as is, but it's quite a mild curry. Certainly benefited from that second boost of curry paste. Let's just switch places here on our hob, and we'll have a quick look at our rice. Well, how do we know when the rice is ready? When all the liquid's boiled off. So as you can see there, we have quite a bit to go. So our rice is ready. So let's check out the star of the show, which has been on a very light simmer here. Because I'm just about to serve it, I'll just use the same spoon. There you go, look at those colours. Oh, and the flavour's incredible. So let me get our special guest, the Grumpy Monk, to sample our Thai red curry. Okay, so here we have, say hello to the boys and girls.
Hello.
So Daddy, tonight we're having Thai red curry, one of your favourites, with a coconut rice, which is a bit of an experiment. I'm sure it's going to be delicious, but it's a little thicker than I would have liked. So, and as I said, if you're ever wanting to impress somebody with a dish that's incredibly simple, this is the one to go for. Now, the one thing that we're missing here, Danny, is I should have really had some fresh coriander, but that looks pretty good. So, and because it is Thai food, what do we eat with?
Fork.
Fork and spoon in Thailand. Try.
Awesome.
Awesome. Okay, boys and girls, there you have it. One of the easiest dishes on the planet to make. Everyone will love it. It's a little spicy, but not too much. And thank you for watching. That was Thai red curry. That's been the Grumpy Monk. I've been Portuguese Jimmy. And you guys have been watching Algarve Appetites. Until next time, adios amigos. Thank you so much for watching right to the end of the video. If you're interested in following us on our other social media, please check our link tree at Algarve Appetite, and the link will be in the description below. Also on screen is a link to a video which we think you'll really enjoy. And finally, click on the Algarve Appetite logo on screen to subscribe to our channel, and thank you for watching.